What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Now, y'all know the vibe today. We've got some hot takes coming your way. And if you don't already know, I'm about to drop the truth that's been missing from WWE for far too long. We've been robbed, deprived, and straight up betrayed, and the culprit. Our GOAT, the true head of the table, the one and only Tonga Loa. Listen, WWE has been boring without Tonga Loa. It's like they just forgot how to have fun. I mean, for real, they've got Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa as the head of the table, but we all know who the real tribal chief is. It's Tonga Loa, baby. I mean, have you seen that man in the ring? This guy isn't just a superstar, he's a living, walking botch machine. And let me tell you, it's the best thing ever. You see, WWE fans like to talk about the Botch King, but they always forget to mention Tonga Loa. And why is that? Because when Tonga Loa botches, it's not a mistake, it's comedy gold. The fans love it, the crowd's laughing, and you're laughing too. Tell me, how many other wrestlers can make an entire crowd burst into uncontrollable laughter just by tripping over the ropes or slapping their partner in the face by accident? Only Tonga Loa, the best botcher on the planet. Roman Reigns. Nah, Roman might be the tribal chief, but let's be honest here, Tonga Loa could do it better with one hand tied behind his back and a blindfold on. The tribal chief, Piff, Tonga Loa is the real tribal chief, the one who commands respect, not by sitting in a chair looking all smug, but by absolutely crushing it in the ring with his unique style. I mean, who else can get the fans so riled up with his accidental flips and awkward slams? It's like the man's got his own brand of chaos, and we love it. He's the gift that keeps on giving. Roman, he's like this corporate, smooth machine, everything's so perfect, it's almost too perfect. Boring, but Tonga Loa, his botches, his mistakes. It's like a roller coaster of emotion. 1 minute, you're cringing, the next minute, you're laughing so hard you might just choke on your popcorn. This guy makes WWE worth watching. Without Tonga Loa, it's like a reality TV show without the drama. Who wants that? And let's talk about the energy Tonga Loa brings the moment his entrance hits. The crowd goes wild, and it's not because he's some smooth-talking, high-flying technical wizard. It's because the fans know that when Tonga Loa steps in that ring, anything can happen, and I mean anything. Whether it's an awkward botch or an unexpected move, Tonga Loa never fails to entertain. If you ask me, he's the unsung hero of WWE, the true champion of unpredictability. I mean, WWE is practically unwatchable without him. There's no excitement, no chaos, no flawless botches. We're stuck with the same old routine. Roman a part-timer, Seth Rollins being Seth Rollins, and a bunch of guys in the new bloodline who aren't Tonga Loa, and that's just depressing. WWE, y'all need to wake up, get Tonga Loa back in action. Bring back the real tribal chief. I don't care what the WWE Universe says. Roman Reigns is the longest reigning Universal Champion, but Tonga Loa, he's the GOAT, he's the future, he's the past, he's the present. So when you hear people talking about who's running the table, just know, it ain't Roman, it's Tonga Loa, and WWE hasn't been the same without him. Now listen, WWE used to be full of chaos, unpredictability, and straight-up entertainment. But then, Tonga Loa got injured, and it was like the light went out of the company. But let's not forget what the man did before he went off, because we're talking about a legend, a true icon of botches, and, let's face it, the best tag team partner ever. And what did he do to get to the top? I mean, this man literally won a tag title without even having a match. Yeah, You heard me right, Tonga Loa, the guy who somehow found his way to the tag titles without even stepping into the ring for a match. Talk about being a part-timer and still getting the job done. Huh, I mean, who else could pull that off? This guy showed up, did nothing, and bam, tag champs, and guess what? The fans went crazy because that's what Tonga Loa does best. He shows up and the crowd's already hyped because they know he's bringing the magic, whether he's wrestling or not. And let's not forget what he did at Survivor Series, folks. I'm gonna say it right now, Tonga Loa made Survivor Series the best pay-per-view match ever. You think I'm joking? Nah, you're wrong. That Survivor Series match. It was all Tonga Loa. No one else came close. You had that electric, unpredictable energy that only Tonga Loa can bring, the botches, the chaos, and that raw passion. The man doesn't need to be the star to make the show. He could walk in, trip over the ropes, and still be the highlight of the night. And don't even get me started on how Tonga Loa has become the ultimate part-timer legend. We's over here pushing Roman Reigns as the face of the company, but let's be real, Tonga Loa is the true part-timer who's doing it the right way. I mean, the guy doesn't need to show up every week, but when he does, it's magic. Even Paul will counsel him. The fans know that when Tonga Loa walks into that ring, he's not just a superstar, he's an event. And what happens? Everyone gets hyped. The crowd goes crazy. Why? Because Tonga Loa is an experience. He's a guy who can show up once in a while and still make WWE more exciting than any other full-time wrestler on the roster. Now, let's be honest here. Without Tonga Loa, WWE's just dragging. We've got Solo Sikoa being the same silly tribal chief and all, but I'll tell you this, he doesn't have the personality, the charisma, or the sheer botch-tastic greatness that Tonga Loa brings to the table. That's the difference. Tonga Loa doesn't need to win every match, doesn't need to be perfect. He just needs to show up, and the fans are already eating out of the palm of his hand. I mean, he even won a championship belt before his own tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, without doing nothing, man. So what do you think? Drop your comments below and let me know how you really feel about Tonga Loa's injury, and why WWE is basically in a never-ending snooze fest without him. Let's get this discussion going. Hit that like button if you think Tonga Loa deserves to be in the main event every single week. Subscribe for more takes like this, and don't forget to like and smash that notification bell so you never miss out on the real talk. Until next time, peace out, and remember, we don't need Roman to run the table, we need Tonga Loa.